Hi all of our students, I just wanted to make a really short video about foundation results. The reason I'm showing you this is that you won't necessarily see this till June, but everything that happens in June is a product of your effort now, your revision and your energies going towards, for example, the first exams in December, starting on the 5th of December. If you notice here, these are the nationalities of students, the gender, their date of birth, moving from left to right, and their entry IELTS. I've taken the names obviously to anonymize, but this was from last year. You will generate 10 module grades from 0 to 100 in each of your 10 modules. So moving from left to right, you've got FES 1, FES 2, FES 3, CIT, accounts, business maths, and then your 2 business studies and your 2 economics. What we do is then we work out a proportional weighting that creates an average for your performance on foundation. So the student at the top there from Germany earned an average of 83. An average of 83 earns you a distinction. Anything over 75 is a distinction. Any numbers in the average column that are yellow generate a pass, and so that student may or may not go on to their chosen university depending on their IELTS performance and also their performance across the average. So say let's have a look at the second one down, the Chinese student that earned 48. I think that that's likely that they didn't meet their offer, because there aren't many offers that say I want a 48 average on foundation. Okay, and even the student from Hong Kong, the 5th one down, with 70% average, remember they must generate the sufficient IELTS to move on to their chosen course. So you are working towards these numbers. These numbers will decide your fate along with your IELTS performance. What I want to warn you about so much today is any failures of a module. And so I'll show you the next page and we'll show you what a failure of a module looks like. On foundation, you cannot score below 40 in any module. If you do, that will be considered as a fail. You can, if you are lucky, get away with failure, because there is one thing that we can do. We can, when you have 31 or over, if you have only 2 modules, say a 33 and a 34, and all the rest are higher than 40, I can give you a compensatory pass. But what we cannot do is allow you to fail 3 modules. 3 modules below 40 will mean an outright fail. All the averages that are red, the column of average, any red box represents a fail. There's 2 ways to fail. Either you get 3 modules under 40, or you get 1 module under 31. So 30 and under 29, any number in the 20 is an outright fail of that mark, but it also constitutes an outright fail of that module. And if you look down at the bottom there, there's a Kazakh student, and they got 73 in FES, 82, 80, 28, 81, 55, 63, 67. They got some very good marks there, but notice that 18, and to the right of it that 28. There is nothing anyone can do with those modules. When you get a module score of 18 or 28, you have a major problem. The only way to fix it is to resit that module in a second term, for example in March or June. That creates a lot more work for those terms and is an unpleasant way of finishing the year. So now that you're listening to me, I have one vital message for you. We are doing some tracking data on how well you're progressing in your course, but you are also in your classes every day. You know how well you're doing, you know what homework you find most difficult. If you think there is any chance you might get an 18 in a module, you must speak up now. If you're struggling with the English component, or if you find that it's too difficult for you, please say now, and we will try and come up with a plan so that you don't fail the module. Failing the module is something you want to avoid at all costs. So if we work together as a team, you speak to your tutor, we will work out a strategy to avoid failure, because failure on a module is really harmful to your progression to university. So always be working hard, and if you're conscious that there is a module you're afraid of in December, let's work now throughout October, November, to work on a strategy that can resolve your problems and improve your performance. Thank you very much.